You were telling me a bit about your strategy, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was having a look before, and I couldn't fathom out what you were talking about.
I'm having another good week.
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad actually. Shut your mind a bit. Anyway,
Trey Young.
yeah, did the Brazil, didn't it?
Vagina, whatever he's called.
Who?
This guy.
Vagina.
And Giannis.
Vaginas.
How many minutes did he get? He's not properly fit, is he? 27 points. That's nothing for him, right?
Yeah, I'd say that's quite low. I've got this guy here. Look.
Trent Jr.
Yeah.
Right,
anyway.
Done a dirty DMP.
Yeah, but he's got another game to go though, so not too worried. I knew that he might miss the first game. Anyway, so game week 322 behind us.
Yeah.
How did you get on?
Yeah.
Do you want to ask me how I got on? We'll get that bit out of the way.
Yeah,
what have you got to moan about this week? Have you got anything?
I have got a little thing to moan about, but I've got two things to moan about actually.
All right. Makes a change then. At least we can start it off
in a positive way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mono apples. How did you get on? How was your game week?
Oh, I did. I thought I was doing all right.
Yeah.
And then it's just like one let me down in each thing. So I was doing really well on the underdog rare and Jordan Larson, Celta Vigo.
Yes.
He's played like most games. He's not done the best. So I was expecting to at least get on, but DMP'd me.
Yeah.
So that was an absolute shocker. A bit gutted about that. I thought it was on something, but yeah.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, Anus.
So let's just say his surname, Sorare.
That's better, isn't it?
From Burnley. Yeah, he's been.
I don't think he's from Burnley, is it? But he's playing for Burnley. Yeah. He had a good game.
Do you think, like, don't take this the wrong way, but do you not think it might be because you've not gone and refined your squad?
How do you mean?
Like, you've not gone out there tactically to buy players. Obviously, your tactics are Revs and MLS.
Yeah.
These are all European players, but mostly these are rewards.
Yeah, most of them are rewards. So my thing here now is I'm playing with what I've got.
Yeah.
And I'm sort of like holding back a little bit because I want to go into the NBA now.
Yeah.
The World Cup's on. I want to get into that. I'm just holding back a little bit. Because I've got enough cards to tie me over in NBA, but I'm holding back to like get my strategy down. I don't want to
but that's
spend all my pennies straight away.
I get that, but that's
I
what I'm saying is like that's why you're getting a DMP everywhere, right?
Yeah, but I mean that DMP there, Larson, that's there's no way of guessing that.
No, not
You'd
at all.
assume that it was going in. The teams that I'm putting out are all right here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's they're well thought out. It's
Yeah.
I'm spending plenty of time on them. It's just I'm just getting a bit of bad luck. I just need that little bit of good luck to sort it out. Well, one of them I knew about. He's got a broken ankle, but I mean, that's an underdog, you bollocks.
No, talk about the other three.
Yeah, the other three.
3 out of 4.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just having really bad luck. But all these players, I swear to God, all these players are playing. They're playing like week in, week out, and getting decent scores. It's just a bit of bad luck.
Yeah.
I think we said at the start of the week actually, the last chat we had that. Dortmund had started. Your two players got some nice fucking, I think like 60s, 70s, and my two got fucking got spanked.
Well, that's the thing about Schottlebeck. They lost 4-2 and he still got it. Still got a goal. Yeah. And then the other week they lost 2-0 and he still got in the 60s. He just gets good scores.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they win, lose, draw, whatever. And
it's funny because Sewell was like the same when he was playing in that position. So he's moved that position and he's not. I mean, he still gets the scores.
He loses the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, when you're on that side, it's going to be, isn't it? But
Yeah. Anyway, positive.
So that's me. That's I've won anyway. I've won a card.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I've won now.
And now you've
now
you've got to wait a full week to get it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for my tier 3 limited to come through.
That's one thing to moan about.
Yeah, that is one thing to moan. I mean, it's like I say, it's not too bad for me because I'm waiting on one shitty limited card. But I mean, how did your week go?
Yeah.
I know you've been chomping at a bit to tell me all about it.
Yeah. Well, I had a good week. Happy days. I was pretty much watching a lot of games. You know, you're having a decent week when you're watching mid-table Belgium on a Sunday afternoon, and you're up late watching Sporting, and you know when you're conceding goals. Adan seems to do every bloody game. For Sporting at the moment, but I did well. I put out this team, which makes it even sweeter. These are all cards, most of the cards that I've won. Yeah. I've just whacked them in. George Cox, I've had him for ages. Fortuna, he's more than capable of putting in a big score.
I've got his rare.
So I always put him in and I build the team around it. I knew Pavidis at AZ's back and he's scoring again. So, I put them in. I've got a super rare keeper. So it to be honest, it filled itself really. And I looked at a couple of the farm players, and then you just got really lucky. Clean sheet. The defenders both got assists. And
so we can probably say that's one of the ones you've just fired in there.
Yeah,
accusing me of whacking in whatever I had left over.
Well,
sometimes it pans out, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course. But what the other thing too is, if I don't think they're any good, I sell them. So I've kept them for a reason. It's not. I'm not just keeping them for the sake of keeping them. If I think I look at the scores and research them, try and watch them if I can a little bit, even if it's just for 20 minutes. I don't know. I keep them for a reason. But I came second, and I was very unlucky not to come first. I got someone snuck in right at the end with a stack. Which I was watching, updating the.
Oh right, sorry, I thought that was you come first.
No, I didn't.
Oh right, yeah.
Mojo came second, but I'm happy with that because Challenger super rare. Obviously it's a step up from global. You're going to get a good card. So I'm getting a tier 1 super rare for that and a tier 1 rare, which I'm hopeful that I'm going to get some 2 decent cards there.
Yeah.
So and a bit of Eve. So happy with that because I've not really done much damage in D2 Challenger. So happy with that. Then I've got a couple of others as well, which are not bad. I'm second in the second division Europe Rare Pro. There's still some games in a couple of days for that.
Oh, is there?
Which is weird. Right. So that's why the game week can't actually end because there's actually games.
Right. Yeah.
But it says that I'm predicted to come second, so we'll see. But the interesting thing about that one is, and this is one of my moaning points. I'm sure that keeper. It said that keeper had a game when I did the team.
Who said?
Sorare. So when I put the team in. And I was looking.
Yeah.
I'm sure it said that Fusato from Ibiza, going to Ibiza.
I don't think it's infallible though, is it? It's like you've got to do a little bit more than just.
Yeah, but it had the fixture there. I'm not going to go and research every.
No, I know that, but I mean,
I trust that it's and then I put the player in.
I think you should get your money back.
Well,
tell him.
I think I put a player. I think I've put him in there because I would have put Murik in there from Burnley, who got a clean sheet. But
I'm going to start bringing some tissues so you can dry it.
No, violin. Listen, I'm happy about it, but I think something happened with there where they changed the fixtures.
So you've come second there and you've got a DMP keeper?
Yes, that's incredible. That says it all, doesn't it? Like both my super rares hit 100. And the other, even second, and they get a star, which
you're quite good at this game, aren't you?
Well, that's debatable.
Pretty fucking jammer.
But and then under 23 Rare Pro, I was on for a star actually until Adan conceded it was practically an own goal by the defender. It wasn't his fault, but I was on for a star there, all greens as well.
Yeah, I see that.
And I couldn't believe that I wasn't even higher. I had all decent scores. You know, so I thought when you know you get into Sunday night, you're like, bloody hell! It's just everything's just like lining up here. Sporting are coasting. I think they were 3-0 up at this point. No, they were 2-0 up, and then it was a deflection. It goes in the net as soon as I turn it on. As well. Yeah. Like as soon as I turn the game on, they concede. So that would have been the star rare under 23. But again, that's a tier 1, so I'm happy with that. Then there's some other bits and bobs here. Some another tier 2 in under 23 super rare. I had a great run, and then Haaland, my captain, obviously. I watched the full game, obviously, because it was the last one that we did. I think, I know, Jurek. But if Haaland had scored, I would have probably won that. But, you know, it's just fine margins in it these days. Still happy with the tier 2, considering. Yeah. And then,
so what's the total damage there? What have you got in all? What cards?
What, you have not got on that, have we?
Right.
So I've got a tier 1 challenger, star, which is the second division 1, 2 tier 1s, which runs 23s, and then tier 2. Yes, and 2 tier 3s, so 7 mil and 0.760. So happy days. I'm really happy with that, especially because it was the last game week before the big long break.
Yeah.
So I'm you know, it's good to get one in really. And then just to top that off, smash the basketball as well. Won a card in the 4 divisions that you can win proper cards in, not commons. And I came first in rare champion. So flexing my so rare skills.
Fair play to you. I won't mind. I said to you earlier in the week, didn't I? I said, I tell you what, I think I've cracked this NBA, the basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, just hang on a minute. But yeah, I did. I still did all right. So in the last 2 weeks, I worked out. I've won 4 cards. Which are all limited, like.
Yeah, but you did budget in, didn't you?
Yeah, so. Well, I budgeted in, and the other thing is, like I said before, I'm playing it easy until I get my strategy down. I don't want to buy a lot. I did it when I bought the football ones, and I bought a load of shit cards. I'm still in there now. I just don't want to I don't want to make that same mistake again. So I'm taking it slow this time.
Yeah,
slow and easy.
Well, you did the right thing, because some of the cards that I bought have halved in price.
Yeah, some of the ones that I've got there, some of the big ones. That's Stephen Curry. He's half a price. But I reckon it's about time now. I'm starting to get my act together, and I reckon I can buy a few now that are gonna see me through. So yeah, I'm quite excited about that really.
Well, the like I said at the start about waiting and seeing how it goes, should have done that. But then I wouldn't have won this card.
Yeah, so. That's the thing as well. It's you want to get in there early, because these scores might not do nothing in 6 months' time. You don't know, do you?
Well, I'm not talking. I weren't talking months. I was talking.
Yeah, I know that.
Give it.
Well, I mean, now's the time, innit? Really.
Yeah.
Now's the time that everything's cheap.
Well, what I believe is they've slowed down the auctions for the cards. Like they're obviously so rare. Looking at the market, you know, they're seeing.
Must have listened to me last week.
Yeah. Hello, so rare. Cheers for the.
Thanks for listening and doing this week.
If you want to send Mojo some luck as well.
Yeah, I'd tier 3. I'll do me.
Stop making those players not turn up.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I won. You know, I've won one now. We've got tier 1 super rare.
Yeah, it's nice to get a win under the belt, isn't it?
Yeah, and who did I win?
Anything.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Would be a tier 1 super rare.
Yeah, tier 1 super rare. It's not someone I know, because I don't really know about basketball. But Deontay Murray. Yeah. I put him straight on the market for $2,000 in pounds. It's still not selling. So anyone wants to buy a super rare Murray, then get in touch. But
10% off.
Yeah. Well, it's 5%, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah.
It's 5% to Sorare, isn't it? I forgot about that when I listed it. You know, it comes up with a little.
How does that work then? So the 5%, when you list it at what you want, and then you pay it, or do they knock it off as the thing?
I guess it tells you. Yeah. It's got a little box that tells you. So I don't know.
I'm saying when the customer comes to buy it, is it 10% added on, or does it come off?
It must come off when you look at it lower. Yeah. That'd be interesting actually to get both views up. Like right now and see.
No,
So you say I'll send you a screenshot of what I see, and you put.
I'm capable of doing that. You know, I've got like some kind of skill.
I'm the brains, you're the.
Brawn. I'll be the brawn.
Yeah, you're the editor. Yeah. I'm the face.
Fucking hell.
It's gone to my head.
Fucking face of radio. Anyway.
Yeah, might be on radio. Carry on like this.
So we'll put it on the radio. Show you. So we're in match days now, aren't we? For
World Cup.
The World Cup.
Global.
The global cup.
Yeah, Global Cup.
As we're calling it. So match day 1.
Yeah.
And we've got, how long? 5 days, is it? 5 days to wait, yeah? 20th.
Yeah.
So 5 days to wait.
So when we did the last Tuesday chatter, we didn't have, we didn't know what was involved. So let's chat about that then.
Yeah. Well, we know what's involved now, don't we? So
it's still confusing, like.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's had to choose the squad, haven't they? Within.
No, it's still open. You can.
Yeah, you can go back, but I'm saying you've had to choose it to start off with.
Yeah.
A new user now would have had to come in and pick that squad.
So this is my breakdown for it. 2 years ago, they released the national cards. Then you could buy them. So Kevin De Bruyne, players like that, you could literally buy them and use them in SL5, which was great because everyone got access to Premier League players. You know, I've got a Kevin De Bruyne. You know, love that card. And to be honest, it's probably pumped the price of the Kevin De Bruyne because people thought that more were going to be released.
Yeah.
But in terms of you know, the overall vision, then this game obviously is been built for new players to bring in new game users to the market, and I think the license they've had to go and acquire so they can get players like England means that they're not selling cards because they would have had to have a different license. Like Harry Kane's on the game there, players like that. You know, there must be a different type of license.
Yeah, so they're not allowed to sell them. Is what we're thinking.
Yeah, so I think they've moved around another like a license agreement that someone else has got out there.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be Panini, isn't it? But so to get around that,
well, I would imagine that originally they would have gone in with the idea that they wanted to do the exact same selling cards and have all the national team. They've obviously been told no, they can't do that.
Yeah, but
you can't call it a World Cup.
Global
they've obviously
Cup.
not got that, so you call it the Global Cup. So they've basically worked around what they've got and made the best of what it is.
Yeah, yes,
it's good to bring in new users, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. You know,
as an older user.
Yeah, I think one thing that you know, it isn't great though is, you know, like to win the actual specials, you get these collectibles editions which you can't do anything with.
Yeah, there is that, and there's limited cards up for grabs as well, isn't there? And
it's just a JPEG, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's a JPEG, but you've got. Hang on a minute, I know you like a cry and a whinge, but you've got once in a lifetime experience there, Zinedine Zidane.
Oh right, that, of course, the Global Cup.
Saying it's just a couple of JPEGs.
But I'm talking about using my cards into the international special. Not the Global Cup. You talk about the other thing. They've got the international special. They've got rare, super rare, and stuff.
Oh right, yeah.
So I'm talking about like the cards.
Yeah, and you wanted to.
Well, I want to win.
You wanted to buy cards, didn't you?
Well, I did, but I want to win something better than a card. You know, we'll win a star rare, but alongside that, you get one of these edition cards that are useless in SL5.
Right, hang on a minute. So I think I'm learning something new here. So you're telling me when you put your cards into a super rare competition, you are winning these cards, these finger cards. So
it's confusing.
That's the prize pool then.
Yeah, and no, they've got stars as well.
Yeah.
So you can win the card, but on top of that, you get one of these little.
On top of that, so that's an extra. Extra.
Isn't it an extra? But
right. Well, that's a little bit different.
Yeah, but the pools.
So you still get to win. Still get to win.
Be updated too. The pool of players is
yeah. Well, let's hope that they do something a little bit special with it then, and you know, maybe your cards that you get might have something on them. Because they're talking about Easter eggs, aren't they? So maybe if you win that competition or you win a card in that, it might be a special World Cup edition card. It might have something on it, which would be quite smart.
It does say.
No, I don't mean that. I mean the proper card that you win. So if you win a super rare card, it might be a special edition, a super rare card.
That'd be nice. Apparently,
be a bit of something, wouldn't
Nicholas
it?
Julius saying that these sticker book collection things are coming out too. Maybe if you collect them all, you get something. But all I'm saying here is I like the Global Cup. It's good as a free-to-play model. Love the private leagues. It's exactly what's needed. Because this is competing with all the World Cup games that are out there. The Sun and, the Guardian and Sky Sports. They're all doing their own mini ones. So it's good to start getting that out there in the market. Bring them through the door, get them used to the interface, But, Zidane, winning, going playing football with Zidane, love that. But what about the existing users that have been around for 2 years, that have bought these cards ready for the World Cup?
Yeah.
Why couldn't they've been at a prize every week for that? Like even it's like 4 tickets to PSG, match shirts. I've seen, these prizes have been given out to influencers for like these little leagues. But what about putting that as if you win the thing, if you win the rare international special, why is it not a prize like that? So I just think the balance of it is a little bit off. Let's see what else comes out. I'm sure they've got a few tricks up the sleeve. But from my perspective, and that's why we're here, aren't we? For you and me, for players that have been around for 2 years, that's what the
I like to look after the new user. I'm here to make sure the new user can
that balances out with
enjoy.
me being a greedy, me, Mr. Greedy over here, that just wants to look after himself.
Big greedy crybaby.
Well, we've actually got a card maker, haven't we? So we should get me rigged up on the card makers. What is it again?
What a big greedy crybaby.
Yeah, put the card up now.
Yeah.
Anyway, check out the card maker. We'll put the link in the description.
Yeah, you should have a look at it. It's pretty cool.
Just for a little, that's radio, baby.
That's it.
The
link.
Link.
Radio. Play.
But we're moving into World Cup mode now. The game weeks are done, aren't they? So, the Tuesday chatters are going to be about the World Cup, which is cool.
Yeah.
So, is that a wrap up for the Tuesday chatter?
I think so. Yeah. Have a good game week. Enjoy the World Cup.
And if you liked the Tuesday chatter, like and subscribe. Thank you.
In a bit.